Welcome back to CI Living on WCIA3. This year alone, more than 21,000 women will be diagnosed with ovarian cancer, according to the American Cancer Society. Now, that is a staggering number when you stop and think about it.
And while that number may seem overwhelming, we can all do something about it, and it starts right here in the community. Joining us now, Galey, whose own mother was diagnosed with ovarian cancer. So tell us a little bit about your mom.
She's a very outgoing woman. She's been a nurse for 20+ years, so she's taken care of, people that have been sick and all that kind of stuff. So
yeah. What's your mom's name?
Teresa.
Teresa.
So Teresa has probably seen, as a nurse, a lot of complications, and then she faced her own challenge.
Yes, absolutely. She was unaware of what was going on to her. There was no early detections or anything like that she was aware of until it hit her in the advanced stages.
So tell us a little bit about your mom's diagnosis.
She started getting sick. She had some problems with her stomach. She went to her doctor. And at first they diagnosed it as a hernia, and then they did a scan and then realized it was ovarian cancer.
Yeah, so how is she doing now?
I'll be honest with you, she's not doing that well. So.
And we've got pictures here of your mom. Looks like she loves running.
She absolutely loves running. I think she started that, I'm not sure how many years ago, but it was a few years ago. The one that you're holding in your hand now is one that she did in Hawaii. She flew specifically to Hawaii to do this marathon.
How fun.
How hard has it been for her, as someone who is clearly very active, and like I was mentioning, someone who is in the healthcare industry and who's helped people with struggles before, then to have to face her own struggle?
She's been taking it pretty rough, but she's also tried to keep her head up. She wants people and women to know about ovarian cancer, and that's a big thing for her, is the ovarian cancer awareness.
And I want to throw this out here too, Michael, is because I feel like in a lot of ways we're guys, right? So we don't appreciate having ovaries, but we don't appreciate some of the complications that come with that, right? What did it mean for you as a son to see your mother go through this, to be a man and see a woman who is struggling with this fight?
It was pretty devastating to me. I was the last one to get the news in the family, so I took it pretty hard. My sisters, I have two younger sisters, they were aware of something was wrong before I did. So when I got the news, she'd already been diagnosed and already been hit with it. And
so we need to listen up.
Yes.
And when our wives and our mothers and our sisters are having problems or they're not sure, maybe we encourage them to look and to learn the symbols. This is actually a handout talking about ovarian cancer.
Yes.
And so you need to recognize symptoms like difficulty eating or unusual fullness, bloating, urinary symptoms, pelvic or abdominal pain, because that could be signs of something that's much more significant.
Well, we're going to raise that awareness because you've got a 5K coming up. Tell us a little bit about the event.
The 5K, this is the first year that we've done it. It'll be out at Forest Glen Preserve in Westville, Illinois. There'll be a 5K race and a benefit afterwards. We'll have food, music, tournaments, stuff for the kids, all kinds of good things. So,
what kind of tournaments are we talking? I gotta know what I need to brush up on here.
We're gonna have a cornhole tournament. Yeah, so if anybody that's used to that or have heard that before, then that's what we're going to have.
We're good at that here.
Yes.
And so tell it with Teal. Tell us a little bit about where that name came from.
My mom came up with that name.
Yeah.
The color for ovarian cancer is teal, of course, and she came up with that name, and we were, racking our brains trying to come up with a name, and she said, "Let's do Tell It with Teal." So.
Well, what a great name,
and
a great way to honor your mom and to raise more awareness about ovarian cancer. We're definitely thinking about her, praying for her, hoping that things turn around for her, and good luck with your event.
Thank you very much.
And it's with this support, and you recognize these symptoms, and I'm sure she would appreciate this. This is how we help prevent future problems.
Yes.
And we make people aware. So thank you for coming in and sharing your story and hers.
We'll have all the information about the Tell It with Teal 5K and benefit on CILiving.tv after today's show. Coming up, though, we've got more